Back in Iraq, we really started lightning warfare. We could clear 100 buildings in a night. There was nobody or nothing that could actually stop us from doing that. The American warfighter today is the finest warfighter in the world. I grew up in Chicago, south side of Chicago. I grew up in the steel mill side of town, walking distance to actually U.S. Steel. And my grandfather was an electrician in the mill. My dad shoveled coal into one of the furnaces. My grandma was a secretary at the mill. And so we all lived right down the street, walking distance. When I was a little kid, they went to work one day and the gates were locked. And that was that. We just lived in the south side of Chicago. Man, you know, I just had an average childhood, you know. We didn't have a lot of money. My entire family, just like anybody in the 70s, smoked and drank a lot. And, you know, I just had a good childhood overall, you know, south side of Chicago. High school, I wasn't incredibly good in high school. I didn't get good grades. I fought in school. I wasn't your model student in any way. My parents were consistently worried about me even getting a high school diploma. Now that I'm older, looking back at it, some of it might have been my fault, some of it not, but I knew the power of education. I just fought every day in school, just something I had to do in South Chicago. And you know, it really prepped me for life. Several days I might have lost the battle, but overall I won the war. As a kid, my stepdad knew I was mechanically inclined, so he was a truck driver. He always kind of pushed me to do mechanical stuff. My brother didn't get straight A's, he was in trouble. Me, you know what I mean? I got a D, they were happy for me. I had to go out and change the oil on the truck, you know? They always pushed me to be a mechanic, and by the time I was maybe 12, I was completely servicing and did all the maintenance on my dad's 18-wheeler. He was a gravel hauler. I was incredibly mechanically inclined. I could do anything with trucks, so I started working in truck shops. Throughout high school, I worked in truck shops, and I earned good money. After high school, I got a job in a truck shop, and basically what I did was I was a welder and mechanic. So these gravel haulers, they go out to a job site, they dump their gravel, the trailer's got a big hydraulic boom in it. Trailer goes up 30, 40 feet in the air, the ground's not level, truck flips over. What happens is it'll break the truck frame rail and collapse part of the wall of the trailer. I would take the truck apart, weld the frame back together, make a steel liner to go inside the frame, drill all the holes, reassemble the truck, and then I would completely rebuild the sectional wall that was tore up on the trailer. And I asked my boss one day, like, hey, how come I always get these 2-3 week long projects? And he's like, you're the only one that has the intelligence to work that long and still see it all the way through.